Hello and welcome to episode 21 of the Minecraft Archive. I'm just outside the Enterprise here, and I am very excited because Beta 1.4 has just been released, and this is my very first time logging into play. Obviously, the big addition to the game is the new wolves that are tameable. They're rare, they're hard to find, but once you find them, you can give them bones and make them happy, and once you make them happy enough, you can tame them so that they will follow you around. So my goal in this episode is going to be to find myself a wolf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that sun set all the way so that it becomes night. And once it's night, I'm going to go sleep in a bed. That way it makes it a fresh new morning, and then we'll set off to find a wolf. Something else that Notch changed was when you sleep in a bed, it will reset your spawn point to the last bed that you slept in. So my spawn point will no longer be where it was when I first started episode 1. And that's okay because that really hasn't became a factor in my series. I thought maybe, if I died, it would be a very severe penalty. Because I've mainly focused on building stuff, and haven't done too many, adventure type episodes where I really do a lot of fighting and die. Because I haven't had to deal with that, my spawn point being far away has really not been an issue. So resetting it to the last bed I slept in is not a big deal. So I'm just gonna go check to see what time of day it is, and once it's night, I'm gonna fast forward it to morning, and we will start looking for a wolf. Okay, the sun has set all the way, so it's now nighttime. So I'm gonna right click on this bed and see what's different about it. Alright, it doesn't really look like anything changed. There was no message that popped up that says, your spawn point has been reset, but I'm assuming it worked. And it is morning now, so it is time to set out to find a wolf. I've packed some things for this little adventure. I've got 364 stack of bones, I got some cooked pork chops, and I got a few raw pork chops. Right now, there is no limit to how many wolves you can tame. It sounds like they travel in packs, so I'm assuming if I find one, I'm going to probably find some other ones as well. And I actually could have went outside the back entrance to the Enterprise, would have been a little faster. But I'm going to head to the south. I showed you guys the underwater base in the last episode, and that was to the north, so we're going to head in the opposite direction because I know there are a lot of forests to the south. If you remember the mega cave, I got so deep into the mega cave I couldn't find my way back out of it, and I actually had to dig upwards to get to the surface. And when I got to the surface, I was actually south of the Enterprise, and I have a small little base over there. It's really nothing special. It just goes deep underground into the mega cave, but because I've been over there, I have seen some really good forest, and I'm hoping I will get lucky and find a wolf running around in one of those forests. Supposedly, that's where they're found. Ooh, and I see some pumpkins. You can never have too many pumpkins, so I'm going to go grab these. I'm going to try to keep this episode running as long as possible without having to do too many cuts, because I want to show you guys how long it actually takes to find a wolf, because I'm curious myself. I've heard that they're rare. I don't know if that means they're as rare as, say, like a slime, where you hardly ever run across one, or maybe like as rare as pumpkins, where you see them occasionally, just not as often as you see other things. So I don't know if a wolf would be running around in an open area like this. I suspect that they'll be kind of like in a forest. You guys are probably going to laugh because I'll probably end up walking right by a big pack of wolves and not even noticing. You guys will be yelling to yourselves, "Turn around! It's right behind you!" I've got a bad eye, I guess. It's hard when you're commentating and playing at the same time. A big patch of red flowers here. Well, I thought there were some forest somewhere over here. I'll probably end up getting myself lost. Another place where there's a lot of forest is by the lock. But I thought this would be a good place. Okay, I think I might recognize where I'm at. Okay, yeah, so if you guys remember my episode, well, actually, excuse me, it was not an episode. If you guys watched my short clip on how to find sandstone, this is where I found the sandstone at. So I think that means I've traveled a little too far. You guys have never seen this part of this world. I don't come here too often, but there is a lot of sand, and it's a newly generated area, as you can tell by all the birch trees and pine trees. I'm trying to just find a nice thick forest. I took a little different way than normal. Oh, here we go. I'll climb up there. But yeah, if this episode does start to get a little boring, run out of stuff to talk about, I will go ahead and fast forward until I get lucky enough and run across a wolf, and I'll show you guys how to tame one. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. I don't see any from up there. And I read today that the wolves are a lot like the pigmen. They are passive until you attack them, and if you attack them, they all turn and attack you. So I've got to be careful once I find them to not accidentally attack. This seems like prime spot for a wolf. Ah, dang sheep was wide. I could see something moving between the tree, and I was just hoping it was a wolf, but of course, just more sheep. So this could end up being one of my longer episodes. I typically try to keep my episodes around 15 minutes. Before I actually had to, actually one second, there's something kind of interesting. There's like a little hole in that tree, and there's a red mushroom growing in it. It's kind of different. But originally my limit on YouTube was 15-minute videos. That has been changed. I now see a different message when I go to upload a video, and it says my videos can be longer than 15 minutes as long as they're under 2 gigabytes. I'm not sure exactly what size my videos are normally, but I probably could do a video up to about 30 minutes in length. But that's getting pretty long. I like to keep my episodes fairly short so that they have a nice clear point and you guys don't have to watch me wander around aimlessly like this. But the purpose of this episode, like I say, is to show you guys how long it actually takes to find a wolf. And hopefully some of you guys get lucky and, you know, you run across a wolf shortly after looking for one. But in my case, it looks like it's going to be a pain. And I brought some gold, but I think I need a piece of redstone to make a compass. I'm starting to get far enough away that I'm probably lost. I could always go back and watch this video I'm making kind of in reverse to see how to get back, but probably an easier way of getting back would to be go underground, find some redstone nice and quick, and make a compass which points back to your spawn point. Now I did hear that the compass will never change where it's pointing to, so it points to your very original spawn point. So if you sleep in a bed, it will not be in a different spot. Alright, I'm starting to feel like giving up on searching in these snowy biomes and go to a more forest-like biome, see if I have any luck there. Now the water looks pretty cool there. Kind of looks like rapids. Alright, it looks like the biomes are changing. Oh my goodness. That did not just happen. I took some some weird path to the lock. That's crazy. I did not intend to do that. Wow. I was like, that looks like a man-made structure up there. Well, surely enough, it's the biodome. That's why you make nice big things around your bases, so if you ever do get lost, you can see them from nice and far away. Alright, so I'm familiar with this area. I burnt down a forest near here. Probably would have been a great spot to find a wolf. But there's plenty of other forest around here, so I'm going to look in this area. And that's comforting knowing I'm close to the lock. Yeah, over in here the forest gets very thick. And it looks like the sun is getting ready to set, which means I've been searching for about 10 minutes without any luck. And if I need to, I may divide this episode up into several different parts to archive my entire adventure of trying to find my very first wolf. Oh, I hear barking. Bark again, wolf. Where are you at? Oh my goodness. There one is. Alright. I know you're wild, but come here, buddy. Oh, he's fast. Whoa. Oh, there you are. You blend in. Alright, if you hold still. Oh! He's got a red collar. I think that means he is tamed. Let's see if he had any other buddies over here. Well, I thought the red collar meant that he tamed, but I'm not sure if he's following me or not. Ah, I'm so excited. I can't believe I found one right before it turned night. Okay, well, I've read if I get far enough away, they should teleport. I don't want to take any chances. Alright, it's getting dark, so either I will play with the brightness like I did in the underwater episodes so that you guys can see a little easier, or I'll try to lay down some torches because I know it gets kind of hard for you guys to see on YouTube. You're still sitting and hopping up and down. Alright, when I right click on you, you sit. When I unright click on you, or right click on you a second time, you pop right up and start following me around. Ah, there we go. That was the trick. I had told him to sit when I right clicked on him. Now careful, wolf. I saw a creeper over here. Alright, I was kind of expecting to find more than one of these guys, but hey, I am happy with this one. Alright, so as always, I ask you guys to name stuff. Normally they're inanimate objects, but now one of you guys gets to name my little wolf here. Spunky little guy. No, you can't name him Spunky, even though I just called him that. So come on inside, buddy. Oh, tell me he did not go in the sinkhole. This guy is hard to keep track of. Hey. Oh, that's cool. I forgot that they added a neat little animation for him. Hop in the water again. Alright, fine. Oh. That is cool. Alright, so I would like to take this guy back to the Enterprise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a dog kennel. And I saw some neat ones that people had made in preparation for this update, but I don't want them to follow me around all the time, especially like when I'm exploring deep underground and there's a lot of lava. You know, I don't want them to die, especially if they're hard to find. But yeah, so I'll make them a little dog kennel that I can keep them in at the Enterprise when I don't need them. But I've got myself a new little companion. What do you think? Yeah, he is very happy. Here, let's see if I can give him some meat. Come here. Come here, boy. Alright, sit. Alright, he didn't sit, but we'll work on that. Let's see if he wants a bone. You want a bone? I thought you were supposed to cock your head when you see that I'm holding a bone. Apparently not, but I'll give him one. Oh, that makes him sit. Alright, up. Good boy. Alright, well, that was a pretty successful run and looking for a wolf, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode here. And at the beginning of the next episode, hopefully I will be at the Enterprise and I will show you guys the little dog kennel that I made for this guy. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.